So I just got a post from one of my young guys. I'm sorry, I just got a text from one of my young guys, and he texted me one of my posts, and the post said, "What is the one thing that you would do for the rest of your life to benefit all of humanity, regardless of compensation? Answer this question, and you'll find your passion." So I was defining passion. Passion is defined by me as uh, in the way of a question. So what is the one thing that you would do for the rest of your life to benefit all of humanity, regardless of compensation? So there's three things I want to consider when we talk about passion. What are you willing to do 5 out of 7 days for the rest of your life? 5 out of 7 days for the rest of your life. What are you willing to do? That which you are willing to do must help other people. It must benefit the lives of other people. And you have to love it so much that you be willing to do it for free if you could. If you could, you do it for free, right? Not meaning that not saying that you don't want to make money off of it, but if you could, you do it for free. You're not totally committed to monetizing it. You're not obsessed with monetizing it. You're more committed and obsessed with simply servicing people, improving lives with this thing that you're good at, this thing that you love to do. And so he asked me the question. He said, "Marv, how long did it take you to answer this question?" And if you are at a point in your life when you're really, really working to figure out your purpose, right? And you really want to know, like, what was I put on earth to do? Well, first of all, you have to know what your genius level talent is, right? What natural ability have you been given that you can convert into a genius level skill? But you also must know your passion. But here's the secret, the secret. Sampling. You got to sample life. You got to sample life, man. You know, you got to have experiences. And this young brother is at an age in his life where he just hasn't had enough experiences yet. And once you've had enough experiences, when you've been enough places, when you've seen enough things, and you've talked to enough people, when you've had enough deep conversations with enough people, when you've invested, right? When you've invested in activities and in different hobbies and in different things, when you've really gotten your hands dirty and you got involved, right? That's when you have enough experiences, and those experiences have given you enough moments, and those moments have given you enough emotions for you to then decide, this is what sets my soul on fire. This right here is what oxygen looks like, right? This activity, this is what oxygen looks like. You know, for me, talking to people about purpose is oxygen. If oxygen looked a certain way, if it had a color, a taste, a texture, whatever, it would look like me talking to people about purpose and helping them to discover their why and helping them to unravel what the universe has been working to tell them all this time through experiences, moments, and emotions. Nothing else feels quite the same. So the only way that I've discovered that is through sampling life, having experiences. And there's some point in life where you've had enough, right? And the universe begins to show you, hey, this is it. Hey, check that out over there. Hey, go look over to the right. Go look over to the right. Matter of fact, look up or look down or something like that, right? The signs, the universe starts giving you the signs, not answers, but the signs. But until then, it's your responsibility to invest in yourself and have as many experiences as possible. And you say, well, man, I ain't really got bread like that. Be having all these experiences. Okay, cool. Read some books. Listen to some podcasts. Go on YouTube and just find just bury yourself in this person's content, right? Until you can get enough dollar signs to now go somewhere and do something and invest in yourself and try something else out and fail and succeed and be average and be elite and be terrible, right? And then as you start to do all these different things and you notice two things, I excel in these areas, but most importantly, every time I do this, sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad, but I love it. I love it. Like I'm addicted to it. And at that point, that's when you'll start realizing this addiction is really passion. And as long as you're helping people, and as long as you would be willing to do this for free, and as long as you can see yourself doing this 5 days out of 7 for the rest of your life, you should go ahead and follow that urge. So I hope that makes sense. You know who I'm talking to. Marv Fox Jr. Done.